Good morning, good afternoon, o good evening, o anumang oras yung napanood ang video ito. Welcome sa ating channel. Matuto dapat sapagkat ang kaalaman ay isang mahalagang kayamanan. Sa araw na ito ay ating pag-aralan ang probability, the mathematics of chance. No? So, sa mga mahilig dyan ng nag-determine ng chances, no? Chance, kapag nagtayo tayo ng business, ah, ilan po ba yung probability na yung business na to ay mag-prosper or mabankrupt, di ba? Parang ganon. So, maganda po ang subject na to kasi yung topic na to, no, sa mga mahilig sa mga laro, no, yung bang yung possibility o the chance of winning, no? Gaano ba kataas yung chance of winning? Okay? So, pag-usapan po natin this probability. First, we have to define some terms, no, that we are using in this topic. Probability, a branch of mathematics that examines the possibility of events happening. Okay. So, yun po, yan. Tingnan po niya yung possibility na that event will occur. It is a numerical indicator of the likelihood that an event will occur and that ranges from 0 to 1 or 0% to 100%. Okay, so pag sinabi po natin 0%, it indicates that the event is unlikely to occur. So, hindi mangyayari, no? Ibig sabihin pag 0. Pero kung yun ay 1, then that is 100%. It indicates that the event is certain to occur. So, pag 0, talagang kita natin, walang chance na mangyari yon. Pero pag 100, so, a bigger chance, no, that event will happen. So, yung atin pong probability, it ranges from 0 to 1. So, ibig sabihin, mga decimal places, all in negative value. No? Okay, so, another term, experiment, a process with a well-defined set of possible outcomes that can be repeated multiple times. So, yung, halimbawa, ginagawa natin yung isang activity, and we have to determine the outcomes. So we have to record the outcomes na ginagawa natin, no? To determine kung gaano karami yung outcomes na mangyayari sa isang event, no? So, halimbawa, naghagis tayo ng coin, isang barya, tapos record natin kung ano yung lalabas, no? Head ba or tail. Okay, tapos halimbawa kung 5 kahagis natin yan, so mga possible outcome na lalabas doon, no? Bilangin po natin. Outcome, the observations of the experiment. Yun yung pong mga commonly, mga nire-record natin, no? Sample space refers to the collection of all outcomes. So, illustration, ito. In tossing a coin, sample space has two outcomes, and that is the tail and the head. So, ba pag nagagis tayo ng barya, dalawa lang naman talaga ang mangyari dyan. It's either tail or head, no? So, kapag isang hagis lang. Kaya commonly, kaya nga ito ay pinaka-common na ginagamit, no? Kahit yung mga, halimbawa, sa politicians, yung mga nagtay yung kanilang score sa election, no? Yan, isa yan sa common na ginagamit, hagis lang ng barya. Okay? Para malaman kung head or tail, tapos kung sino po ang maging mananalo, no? In tossing a die, no? Yung dice naman, isang dice lang, mayroon po tayong 1 to 6 po na faces doon, no? 6. Yung sample space natin has 6 outcomes, okay? In a birth of a baby, sample space has 2 outcomes. That is boy or girl. Okay? So dalawa lang naman din ang gender na lalabas doon. In obtaining a passing grade, sample space has 9 outcome. Okay? So, commonly, sa mga ibang mga colleges, may gumagamit din sila ng mga ibang equivalent ng grade, no? O representation. Pero sa karamihan, ganito po ang nagiging grade, no? 1 is the highest and 3 is the lowest. So mayroon siyang 9 possible outcomes ng pag nagbibigay ng grade. Kaya kung ikaw, for example, ako na estudyante, nag-take ako ng subject na ito, so pag pumasa ako, mayroon akong 9 grade na pagpipilian, no? From 1 to 3. Ayan. Example 1. Draw a tree diagram for the experiment of tossing a coin and determine the sample space. S, no? Letter A, twice. So, dalawang beses natin ihagis yung coin. Letter B, thrice. So, tatlong beses. Isang coin lang to, tapos hagis natin ng tatlong beses. Ayan, solution A, and then we have the first toss. So, assuming this is our coin, no? So, gaya na sinabi natin kanina, dalawa ang possible outcome nito, the head or tail. So, yun po yung unang hagis. So, dalawa lang dyan. Okay, so, dahil nga ang hinanap ng letter A ay twice, so dalawang beses ihagis, so may second toss tayo. Ayan. Second toss, so, pwedeng head din, tapos tail. Ayan. Tapos, pwedeng tail yung nauna, tapos head yung kasunod, and then tail, then tail din. Okay? So, we have to collect all the outcomes. Ito yung mga outcomes niya, no? Ng tossing a coin twice. Okay? Head, head. Yan. Tapos, head and tail. Yan. Tapos, tail and head. Yan. And then, puro tail. Yan. So, in this case, mayroon tayong 4 possible outcomes. Okay? So, pag dalawang beses natin ihagis ang coin, isa po dyan ang lalabas, no? So, ang ating sample space ay mayroon pong 4, no? The head, 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 tail, tail, head, and dalawang tail. Alright? So, yun po yung atin pong sagot sa letter A. Let's move to letter B. Okay? So, alam naman natin, no, sa try, so dagdag lang tayo ng another output. Okay? So, another toss na third toss. Yan. So, pwedeng head din, no, ang kasunod, no. Tapos tail. Yan. So, yan. Head, tail, head. Yan. Tapos tail din. Okay? Ayan. Tail. Yan. Head, tail. Yan. Tapos puro tail muna. Tail, tail, head, tapos tail na. Okay? So, ang ating mga outcomes, so yun po yung lalabas, no? Puro head, diretso, tatlo. Okay? Pwede rin namang may nahalong tail. Yan. So, pwedeng ganyan, no? Head, tail, tail. Tapos, pwede rin tail, tapos dalawang head, no? Sunod. Pwede rin tail, tapos head, tapos tail. Pwede rin dalawang tail muna magkasunod, tapos head na. Or kaya, puro tail ang lumabas. So, ang ating sample space, mayroon po siyang 8 outcome. Okay? 8 possible outcomes. Okay? Event. Event is a subset of a sample space. So, ibig sabihin, pag sinabi po nating subset, yun po yung, halimbawa, 8 po yung possible outcome, yun yung set niya. So, halimbawa, dalawa lang doon ang event na possible na mangyayari. No? So, example 1. In two toes of a coin, the event of getting exactly one tail is. So, alam natin na doon sa atin pong illustration kanina, doon sa letter A, di ba, mayroong 4 possible outcomes doon. So, kapag halimbawa, ang tinatanong lang naman, getting exactly one tail, isang tail lang. So, pwedeng head, tail, pwedeng tail, head. Pwedeng maging yun ang maging possible outcome. So, di ba? So, paghagis ng barya, no? So, in that case, mayroon siyang dalawang event o the two event that will possible happen. Example 2, no? In rolling a dice, the event of getting odd numbers. So, may tatlong event dito na mangyayari. So, 1, the set of 1, 3, and 5. Ayan. Okay, so yun yung pag-rule natin ng dice. Okay. Formula for probability. So, the probability of an event is equal to the number of outcomes in event E, or that is N of E, or that is F. No, yun po yung atin pong numerator. And the denominator, the total number of outcomes for the experiment. Okay? O that is N of S, or our capital N. No? Ang mahalaga dito, we have to determine the event and then the total outcomes of that experiment, yung sample space na hinahanap po natin. Problem 1. Determine the probability of events, okay? E sub 1. The event of getting an even number in a single toss of a pair die. So that is event 1, no? So, alam natin yung even number na lalabas doon ay 2, 4, the set of these numbers. Set of 2, 4, and 6. Yan. So, set po yan, no? So, ibig sabihin may tatlong event na that will come out. Okay. Since ang sample space natin ay N of S sub 1 is equal to the set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, ang sample space natin ay 6. Okay? So, ito yung ating maging formula ng probability. Lagyan lang natin ng sub 1 para to determine that will answer to E sub 1. Okay? So, ang atin pong event that even number will come out is 3, and then ang sample space natin ay 6. So, therefore, 3 divided 6 is 0.5. So, that is our answer. Number 2. Determine the probability of events, no? So, ang E sub 2 natin, the event of getting at least one tail in a 2 tosses of a pair coin. So, dalawang bises. So, ang at least 2, at least one tail, no? Kita natin. Pero pag sinabi at least one tail, pwede namang dalawa. Kasi at least one eh. Okay? So, in this case, mayroon tayong event 2 natin, the set of TH, HT, and dalawang T. No? O, yan. So, makita natin na mayroon tayong tatlong event that at least one tail will come out in a 2 tosses of a pair of coin. And then, ang sample space natin is 4. Okay? So, yun na po yung nagawa natin sa ating tree diagram kanina. So, therefore, the probability of that event, no, is 3 over 4. Okay? Or 0.75. Okay? So, that is our answer. Okay? Event 3, the event of getting an ace, 5 of hearts, and 3 of spades. Okay? Ang event 3 natin ay 6. Bakit 6? Kasi ang ace, 4. No, sa isang deck of card. Isa po ang 5 of heart, isa naman ang 3 of spade. Okay? So, kaya total na event 3 natin ay 6. No? And then, ang ating sample space ay may 52 in a deck of cards. Okay? So, 52 po yung lahat. So, ito po yung probability natin. So, 6 over 52. Or, that is, lowest term natin, that is 3 over 26. And that is our answer. Pwede rin natin i-divide into decimal form. No? Pwede rin naman. Pero, kasi minsan kasi ito ay maging medyo mahaba. Mahaba kasi hindi natin makuha yung exact na decimal number. So, pwedeng gagamit naman tayo ng fraction. Lowest term na lang natin. Alright, so event number 4, event of getting at most at most ito. So, dalawa. 2 tails in a 4 toothes of a pair of coin. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng isa, pwedeng dalawa. At most hanggang dalawa lang, hindi pwede tatlong tail. So, based on the computations, ang E sub 4 natin ay 10. No? 4 po doon na magkaroon ng isang tail. Okay? Tapos, 6 po doon na magkaroon sila ng dalawang tail. No? So, kaya po, total ay 10. Okay? At ang sample space natin, so kapag tossing a coin kasi, and that is 2 to the n. No? So, since 4 toothes, so 2 to the 4th, and that is 16. Yun po yung ating total sample space. Okay, so ang ating probability of event number 4 ay 10 over 16. And that is 5 over 8. And that is our answer. Okay? Okay, event number 5. The event of getting a jack, queen, and king in drawing a single card. So, mayroon tayong 4 ang jack, mayroon tayong 4 ang queen, tapos 4 din ang king. So, therefore, mayroon ang event number 5, mayroon 12 na cards, okay? Yung na pwedeng bunutin, no? Ang atin pong sample space ay 52. Okay? So, therefore, ang ating probability of event number 5 is 12 over 52. And reduce natin into the lowest term, that is 3 over 13. So, divided by 4, no, both the numerator and the numerator. So, divide natin ng 4. So, that is 3 over 13. Okay, that is our answer. Number 6, event number 6, the event of getting a sum of 7 appears in a single toss of a pair of dice. So, dalawang dice po ito, at ang event number 6 mayroon pong 6. So, bakit 6? Kasi dalawang dice, pwede pong ang lumabas ay 1 and 6. Okay, 1 and 6, pwede namang 6 and 1. Okay, so parehas lang po yon. So, dalawang count na yon. Tapos, 2 and 5, or 5 and 2. Okay, so 4 na. And then 3 and 4, or 4 and 3. So, therefore, mayroong 6 na possible na mangyari na yung sum of 7 will appear in the single toss of die. Okay. Ang ating total sample space ay 6 times 6, and that is 36. Okay. So, therefore, yung ating probability of this event number 6 is 6 over 36 or 1 over 6. So, that is our answer. So, yun po yung pag-solve natin ng mga probability. Okay? So, this your activity. Try to answer this in your own, no? Tapos, kung hindi nyo alam kung anong tamang sagot, pwede kayo magtanong sa inyong professor o sa ibang mga kilala na medyo may alam pagdating sa computations o probability. So, maraming salamat. Naway pagpalain kayo ng Panginoon, no? So, salamat sa inyong pagsuporta at pakikipanunood ng ating mga video lessons. I hope you learn from this video at nawa ma-share ninyo sa inyong mga kakilala, sa mga nag-aaral ng mathematics, especially this subject, no? So, sana makatulong tayo, no, na maibahagi din sa kanila. Okay, so maraming salamat again. God bless po sa inyong lahat.